Brothers. This is A Brother Speaks. A-B-R-O-T-H-A Speaks. So, I want to start this off by, I want you to stop. And I want you to sit somewhere. I want you to get your kids together. Get your significant other, get whoever you got, get grandmama out the bed, bring her on in, get everybody you got, and sit down right here. If not just for this part right here, if not just for this moment, I need you to sit down with everybody you know and share this with everybody you know. And at least this part, if you don't listen to anything else, listen to this with your friends and family. And I want you to just admit, just stop and admit that black people have a fucking problem. I just want you to stop and just admit this to yourself, that black people have a fucking problem. I just want you to admit that. And once you admit that, you can say, okay, we got a problem. And we're in a fucked up situation. Okay, if you can admit that, that there is a problem that exists, we can get together and say, let's fix it. But you first have to admit and say to yourself, we got a problem. We got a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? You playing a game that there is no hope in the history of mankind that you will ever win. You are so fucking behind that you will never win. You don't even have the concept of, you don't even think you're gonna win, but you just keep doing the same shit every day, knowing that you will never win this game. Just admit that to yourself. You will never be a citizen. You will never be a true citizen. You will never be. You will never be. You know, and you know that. You truly in your soul know that. So what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I just want you to stop and just look at that and just look at what you're doing right now. Look at what we do. I mean, look at the whole whatever this is. I was looking at a tree. I was just looking at this tree. And the tree was a tree with leaves and branches and, you know, flowers, and it was the tree. It was the exact thing it was supposed to be. It was doing exactly what it was supposed to be doing. It was doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing at the best of its possible abilities. It was trying to be as great at being a tree as it could possibly be. I don't even know if it knows it is a tree, if it's supposed to do that, but it's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I look at us, and I look around and I wonder, is this the best? Is this what we are here for? Did we evolve and come from a molecule, turn into a sperm? You know what I'm saying? All of this, your mother, I don't care who you are, You came from a mother that went through a labor and went through an arduous ordeal to make you. You know what I'm saying? For you to be, to do this, whatever this is, what we are doing. Is this what we are here to do? Whatever this is, you got a job, you got your master's degree, you got a BMW, you got, was everything our mothers went through. This is it. You work at Home Depot and then you die. What was the purpose of starting you then? What you went through 1 billion years of creation to get us to this. Is this the best you can do? And if not, what is the alternative? And where will the alternative come from? Because the thing can't be the alternative at the same time. There's the thing, and then there's the alternative to the thing. The thing can't create the alternative to itself. What is going to create the alternative? And I bring you to that point to get to a conversation that I just had in the last day or so. And we were talking about this. And as I'm talking to brothers, I'm doing a think tank and I'm trying to understand this because we got to have a plan. We can't continue on this way without admitting we have a problem and then not creating a plan, an alternative to the problem, the solution to the problem. Because we have a problem and we have to fix the problem. So therefore you have to come up with a plan. So there's been some things revealed. So I'm gonna, I'm just listening and I'm just saying, okay, let's talk to some brothers. And let me just ask you, bro, do you understand that your world is completely on fire? Your world is completely on fire and you are completely dependent on somebody else for everything you need. Do you understand that your world is completely on fire and you have to do something about it because something is being done to you? You are in this situation because somebody and something is doing something to you. What are you going to do about it? And this brother said, man, I'm just neutral, man. I'm just neutral. You are in a war. People are shooting at you. People are trying to kill you. How are you neutral? How are you are being killed. There is no neutral. There is a killer and then there is the killed. There is no in between. And that just made me I wanted to record that. I wanted to record this experience of a black man telling me in the middle of this black experience that you want to be neutral. There are lions. There are beautiful lions. There are the lioness that the lion protects. There are the kittens, the baby lions, I don't know. And then that family rolls together. The lion, the lioness, and the cubs, they roll together, and the lion protects the family and shit. And they do exactly what they were born and created to do. They enjoy the fucking planet. They enjoy fucking life. And they protect each other and love each other. And they see a fucking antelope. That antelope is doing and being exactly what it's supposed to be. That antelope is there with the mama antelope and the baby antelopes. And you know what the antelopes say? They say, you know what? These lion things that we've been telling you about will eat you. They don't hate you. You can kick it with them sometimes. If they're not hungry, you can both go to the Waterloo and y'all can kick it for a minute, but don't stay too long because they will eat your ass. Not because they hate you. That's just what they do. That's who they are. They got to eat. They done picked our ass to eat. So you better learn to run real fast. When you see them, you get the fuck up out of there. We going that way. That's the quick way. You just got to jump over. We cool. I know who I am. I'm going to protect my family. I know who they are, and we cool. They see me, I see the whole shit, we got to break out. Okay. That's nature. That's natural. But you are the antelope. You're like the antelope with no antlers or no legs. And that's how fucking fucked up you are. But you are the antelope, and you see the lion, and you tell your child, it's cool. We cool. We cool. There are teachers, and there are, there are government. They take care of us. We cool. We don't have a problem. And the baby antelope was like, Mom, why they looking at us like that? And they mouth is watering. What's well, baby, it's like this. You see Jesus. You see what I'm saying? You see what? I just want you to stop and just experience that. You turn around and baby gone, and the lion be like, what? And you like, see, you better get your ass to work. Okay. I'm just asking. Have you ever thought of an alternative? An alternative where you don't have to tell your son, when you're driving and you get pulled over, make sure you put your hands out the window, you're the only ones that do that. Like, have you ever thought of an alternative? I want you to ponder on that. Because you can't be neutral, bro. You can't be neutral. They said that Paul Rittenhouse, I don't know the boy's name that went with the gun and shot the black people at the protest, and then Rittenhouse, they just let him go. And people in the government of the United States of America are inviting him to be an intern in Congress, in the government of the United States of America. And you neutral. And you're neutral. We're going to put together a plan, man. So, share this. If you feel this, if you can experience this, if you can walk outside and just be like, I see it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And just admit that black people have a fucking problem and niggas are in a fucked up situation. Just admit that to yourself. You can't walk around knowing it's fucked up and don't do nothing. You were born. You were created from a freaking molecule and sperm and all of that stuff to be right here, right now. And I bet it don't have nothing to do with what you're doing. So ponder on that. Sit back and think. Sit back and actually not think. Don't use anything you know. Use nothing. And use what you remember. Use feelings that you start to remember and experience. And just look around and be like, why are we doing this way? You're free. And you never left the house. We free and don't even know we in the house. We don't even understand the experience. That we're in right now. So just, if you feel this, let somebody know. If you feel this, let me know that you feel this. It's a Brother Speaks, man, because it's crazy. Crazy, man. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm